Hey everybody, this is Sharif at SharifJackson.com. Just want to give you guys a quick look at Windows 8. And I want to go over Internet Explorer, the RSS feed, viewer, and the weather module very quickly. So let's start with IE here. It's the upper left blue box. If I click on that, it's going to bring me directly into the browser. I don't have a page loaded up yet, but I can either type in one here on the bottom. And as you can see, as I focus in the URL screen, I get all the frequent ones that I've gone to, as well as any pinned files here. So for example, if I wanted to go to my website, I can click that and then it will bring me directly into that. Or if I want to access any of those pinned sites, which are basically bookmarks, I can right click and I will get, if I open up a new tab, which is by pressing this plus button here, I can get all those sites. So if I want to go to CNN, I can click on that and that will open up in a new tab. Obviously I can switch between tabs. And this pin functionality, it actually adds it to that tile menu. So on the lower right, if I click on this pin here and then I select a name for it, pin to start. Now when I press the Windows button, which is the default menu to bring you back into the start screen, on the right side, all my pinned files will be here. So I have my Google Plus file pinned here. So I can go there, and right next to it, if I scroll to the right, is my Sharif's blog. So it's basically the equivalent of putting a file on your desktop. The RSS viewer, you can basically see here in the orange below the stocks, and you can see how it automatically updates live. But if I click on that, I can view all the websites that I've added, and they have a bunch that you can choose from, as well as you can add in your own custom RSS feeds. So I have XKCD, so I have some tech stuff, some humor stuff, and some stuff on Windows 8 itself. So if I scroll to the right, I can just get a quick view of the top 9 stories, and whichever ones I choose to click on, it brings you into that story. It gives you a really nice reader view, so it doesn't bring you the exact web page, but it gives you, it extracts all the text and pictures, and it puts it in a very pleasing view with a lot of white space, which I can see is definitely being beneficial for the tablet versions of Windows 8. And the cool thing is I can just continue to scroll to the right and just view different articles that are next to the one that I clicked on. So it's a good way to just browse and just see what's going on. So if I press the Windows button again to go back to this main screen, down on the bottom I have the weather, which is another light blue one on the bottom. Pretty good because it shows the weather here without even clicking on it, but if I do click it, then I can get different details. I have it displayed in an hourly view now, but again, if I right click, I can remove the city, I can add a new one, or I can switch this to a summary view, which is good if you have a multiple cities up there, or I can switch to the hourly, like a summary view, and I can just switch between those two. So once again, this is Sharif at SharifJackson.com.